What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bear Witness, and thank you for watching today's video. Hope you guys had a good week so far. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what happened in the Saturday HBCU game, Alabama State versus Jackson State. This game was highly looked at. I believe they sold a great amount of tickets, and it was Alabama State's homecoming game. Jackson State did pull out the win with 26-12. Alabama State did come to play. I thought Jackson State was going to put up a little bit more points with Shedeur Sanders, and I think his name is Collins, and that one stud running back that Jackson State has have been putting on a show. So I thought it was going to be a little bit of a higher score. But Alabama State did come to play. Plus, there is some beef between Jackson State and Alabama State, which is why I'm making this video today. So before the game, for one of the videos I saw, I'm sure things, were said during the week. I heard between the coaches, between Coach Prime and the Alabama State coach, and and I heard that the coaches were taking shots at each other, and I think Deion said something about the coach. I have to do a little bit further research. So this is more just off the reaction of the videos I saw. So apparently, in the pregame from some of the clips I saw, Shedeur Sanders was in the Alabama State's side when the football team was warming up, and he was just kind of, I don't know what he was doing with his arms, probably a QB thing. I never played QB, so I don't know what type of warmers they do with their shoulders and all that. But he was doing something with his shoulders. He was just walking back and forth, just being in the space. I guess trying to be intimidative, just messing with the players, if you would, just kind of just all up in there. And of course, they didn't like that. I did see something pregame as well when one of the ASU players did call Coach Prime the B word. It said F you or something like that. And Coach Prime was a little flabbergasted, like, what do you say, blah, blah. So that transpired. I saw another clip during the game. I don't know what quarter it was or how much time was on the clock, but I do know number 10 on the ASU side did call one the Water Girls reviewer trainer the B word and called a JSU player the B word at the same time. And from one of the videos I saw, the Water Girl or the trainer was going off about it. It was not happy, of course, because I wouldn't be happy if somebody called me the B word. So that also took place. And then after the game, post game, right after the game, when, usually after a game is finished, win or lose, tie, both teams come in the middle of the field, shake hands, say, hey, good game, hey, you gave us your all. And in this instance, Coach Prime, from what I've heard in the YouTube video and seen in the comments, he said, hey, good game. Your players came out to play. He tried to shake the ASU head coach's hand. The ASU coach shook the hand originally. Coach Prime goes in for a hug, and the ASU coach is having none of it and kind of rubbed him off, shoved him off, if you will, from the hug. Just shook his hand and just wanted no parts of Prime. And of course, Prime, which any other person would, which I would take that as disrespect and kind of say, hey, what's up with that? I do know some people think shaking hands and hugging and all that is overrated and you shouldn't have to do it. But I feel like it's just all parts of sportsmanship and just shows class, right? I think some things should just be put off in the locker room. You don't have to do all that, but hey, it is what it is. But that happened, and then there was kind of just a little bit chaos. Deion and all that was just saying, "Hey, get the players in the locker room." The players were, being cussed out by the ASU fans. The players were cussing at the ASU fans. So it was just a lot going on, which I did go on that rant. So I'm probably gonna have to leak some videos down so you guys go watch it yourselves. But that was just a whole chaotic thing. And to highlight what happened in the post-game press conference, I think the ASU coach, which I'm going to paraphrase for this, he said that he is Swac, which is the main headliner from the clips I saw. He is Swac, and saying that Coach Deion has disrespected his players, disrespected the school, all types of stuff. And then, of course, Coach Deion being Prime came out, probably to him say he is Swac, right? Which I'm going to have to back it up. Coach Prime is Swac. Coach Prime has elevated Swac. Without Coach Prime, I feel like the attention that Swac is getting, and with that one 5-star recruit, did forget his name. I don't know why I'm forgetting, but forgot his name. But that 5-star recruit going to Jackson State did elevate Jackson State as a school and elevate HBCUs and Swac as a whole. Because like, okay, we see them now. They're not a threat, but we see them. They're coming up in the game. So, and now it's HBCUs are definitely starting to become an option for players, especially for players who don't get big time scholarships from the we're not going to say Alabama's, because not everybody get scholarships from Alabama. Let's say University of Miami, the U of H is, the Memphis is, uh Texas State, Texas Tech's, all other schools, um Syracuse, all types of stuff. HBCUs has started to become an option. So that in itself lets you know that HBCUs and SWAC has come up in the game. But yeah, this is it's just one of those things where I feel like class has to be shown, win or lose or tie. I feel like class has to be shown. I also know that the ASU coach was upset at the fact as well that he thinks that Jackson State was just showing poor expression themselves when they put the backup quarterback in. And I don't know if Coach Dion or the offensive coordinator called it, but they tried to throw a pass to Neil Linich, try to put points on the board. I don't know what happened with there, but the whole scene was just a little bit chaotic. And Coach Prime did have to come out and let them know, hey, I am Swac. I am Swac. Who is Swac? I am Swac. I like that. That was pretty cool. That was pretty dope to see. And I feel like people do have to remember that without Coach Dion, the SWAC wouldn't have that much attention that it is getting now. And I feel like with watching some of the interviews that Dion has been on, we have to remember, hey, work in unison, be united, uplift each other as a whole, especially if you want the money, somewhat the power, the recruits, right? And you want your school to be on a bigger scale that it is. There has to be unity. But just like anything else in the NFL and the colleges, even Power 5 schools, there are always going to be some bad blood between programs and coaches and players. So there's just some things that you can't really, um, keep from happening, if you will. But anyways, I want you guys to comment down below what you think on the whole situation. I know a couple of media outlets. Shout out to HBC Game Day, Well Off Media, and I forgot one of the other media outlets that I really didn't pay attention to, but they did a good job of reporting on the whole situation. So those two main media outlets that I saw the clips from, I hope you guys go check them out. They cover HBCUs, of course, mainly in the SWAC division. But yeah, guys, comment down below what you think about the whole thing, and I hope you guys have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week, especially next week. Peace out.